Hey there, Jackie B with Math Hop by Jackie B. And even though it is the middle of summer, I'm making Halloween escape rooms for my students for the upcoming school year because Halloween escape rooms are my favorite to make. Because if you think about it, Halloween and at school is pretty great. And even from elementary school, all of my memories of Halloween at school are so great. So I like to make Halloween escape rooms for either a concept we're working on or a concept that my students literally cannot get enough practice with. And for algebra kids, that's factoring. So this is a Halloween escape room on factoring trinomials. So like all of my other escape rooms, there's going to be a scenario that explains how they got themselves locked in a haunted pumpkin patch, and they're going to need to find and solve 13 clues in order to escape. So let's make this a little larger so that we can see what's going on in this escape room. Like I said, students are going to click on objects around the haunted pumpkin patch to find clues. Once they find a clue, they're going to write down the clue number. So they'll write down clue number 4, and they are going to write the factors. So they will write x plus a, x plus b, including the parentheses, no spaces, and they are going to enter the factor that adds the terms first. The lock will have very specific directions for how the students need to answer them or need to input them, and so they'll need to pay attention to that. Like I said, or like all of my other escape rooms, not everything they click on helps them. So yeah, most things are going to be a clue and they're going to have to answer it. So clue number 6, and this one's multiple choice, so they'll write the letter that corresponds to the correct set of factors. But not everything they click on helps them. Some things are simply decoys. And decoys are just meant to be fun. They're just to throw them a little curveball and to say, hey, guess what? Not everything you click on is going to help you. So when you find a decoy, the only thing to do is click return to patch and keep clicking on items for more clues. When they have found and solved all 13 clues and written them down on a piece of paper and they're almost positive that they're all correct, they're going to click on the haunted house to escape. So it will say, have you found all 13 clues? Remember, if you've come here and you're really not ready to put in your clues, you could always return to the patch. But if you are ready, you're going to enter your name, have them enter their first and last name, because if you request access to the lock, it makes finding their responses much easier. So it's going to ask what's the answer to clue number 1. It's going to ask this for each one, and it will remind them how to enter the factors in case they forgot. So what they're going to see when they enter each individual answer correctly is a page that looks like this. It will say, yay, you've opened a lock. Open all 13 and you will escape. And then it'll say, what's the answer to clue number 2 or the next one, whatever they're on. When they've entered all 13 clues, they're going to see something that looks like this. It will say, congratulations, you have escaped. They can do one of two things. I include a digital worksheet. Some teachers just have them turn that in, and with that, just take a screenshot of this little you've escaped page. Some teachers have them submit it. If you have them submit it, great. All their answers will be recorded. You can request access to the lock. The link is in the teacher's guide, and you can go ahead and see all of your students' individual answers. So that's it. This is one of my most favorite activities to assign because my students love doing it, even if it's a topic they hate, even if it's a topic they can't stand, like factoring, for instance. They really get excited about these Halloween escape rooms and escape rooms in general. So it's a great way to get them to practice something they really need practice with without all the moaning and groaning. That's it. Thanks for watching. Check out my store, teacherspayteachers.com, Math Hop by Jackie B.